Okay guys, we are working still in Chapter 8 and we are in our Adobe InDesign Revealed textbook, the Creative Cloud Edition, and this is by Chris Botello. We're working on the Gridify area. So we are on page 8-16. You want to have opened 8-4 and then we are going to do a file. And we are going to save as Gridify. Underscore your last name. First initial I normally do, although I don't require that, and then save it. Now we're going to set the fill color to red if it's not already, and it looks like this already is, but if not, you can always go to your swatches panel and make sure that you get red, and again it's got to be the fill color, not the stroke. We're going to get the rectangle tool, which is the M quick key. We're going to position the crosshair pointer near the upper left corner of the page and then begin dragging. So we're going to put it right here. And then we're going to begin dragging. And while dragging, we're going to press the arrow, right arrow 3 times. And we're going to, again, while still dragging, press the up arrow 4 times. And we're going to continue dragging that until the end of the grid is full width of the page. And then we are going to release the mouse button. Yeah, that mine looks, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think I should have done one more up arrow. And one more over arrow. There, that looks a little bit more like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they have gone just a little bit down further. So mine look a little bit wider than this. Not quite sure why. I'm sure you guys can tell me as soon as you see them. Release the mouse button and your grid should resemble figure 29 in your textbook, or it's mine on your screen. So we're going to save our work, do a Command or Control S, and then we're going to close this one out. All right, now we're going to place images using this Gridify method. So we're going to go up to File, and we're going to go to Open, and we're going to open 8-5. And then we are going to save it as we're going to call it Place Gun Gridified. And if you hear that muckiness going on in the background, that's my dog. I'm not sure what they're looking for. I mean, it's actually just one of them. And I missed the A in Slater, but I think I know who I am. So there you go. All right, then we are going to click Save, make sure we're in Chapter 8 Files. And then we're going to go to File on the menu bar. We're going to click Place. And we're going to navigate to our chapter. Holy mackerel. As you can tell, it's a little bit late this evening, so maybe tomorrow morning would be a better time for this. So we are going to go to File on the menu bar, click Place, and then we're going to navigate to the Chapter 8 data files. We're going to open the folder named Florence. And I got to get to Chapter 8, data files. And then we are going to open the file folder named Florence. Hopefully we've got one in here, right? Photography, Florence. Here we go. Open it. And then we are going to select all. So we're going to, I'm going to click on the top one, hold down my Shift, and click on the bottom one, and that automatically selects all of the images. And then we are going to click Open. and you'll see that we have a loaded cursor. It indicates that there are 16 images in there, and we're going to position the cursor near the upper left corner of the document, and then we're going to begin dragging. And while still dragging, we are going to press the right arrow 3 times. And then we are going to press the, let's see, the up arrow 3 times as well. We're going to continue dragging until the grid is the full width of the page. And then we're going to release it. Just experimenting with it a little bit, but okay, that's fine. All right, and then we're going to set the fill on the selected frames to black. I'm going to bring up the fill color and set that to black. We're going to deselect by just clicking off on the artboard or the scratch board. And then we're going to compare our screen to figure 30 or mine on the screen. Looks very similar. So we are going to save our work, Command or Control S, and we're going to close out this file. This is really a nice way if you've got a page full of images that you want to place, and you can you have a good starting point and ending point, and you have a good sense of how large you want your squares to be visually. Very nice to and very productive process. All right, now we're going to gridify some text frames. We're going to go to File on the menu bar. We're going to point to New, and then we're going to do New Document. We're going to enter the settings shown in Figure 31, which is, holy moly, that's hard to see. It is print, the number of pages is 1, the start page size number is 1, it's the letter size 8.5 by 11, there's 3 columns, and the gutter space is 1/4 of an inch. The margins are 1/2 of an inch all the way around, which mine are already default to that. And then we're going to click OK. Now we are going to click the Type tool. And then we're going to position the cursor on the left margin guide near the upper left corner of the page. A white arrow will appear beside the cursor, which it has, and then we're going to start dragging right and down. While dragging, we're going to press the right arrow 2 times. And then we're going to press the up arrow 1 time. All right, and that looks pretty similar. So we're going to fill the 6 frames with yellow. They're already selected, or they're still selected, so you want to bring fill to the foreground and fill those with yellow. And then we're going to go to View on the menu bar. We're going to point to Extras. It would help if I went to the right menu item, right? And then we're going to click Show Text Threads. And as shown in Figure 32, the 3 text frames are aligned to the columns, and they have been automatically threaded, which they have been. We're going to save the file as Gridify text frames, and we're going to close this out. Then we're going to execute a super step and repeat. So we're going to go up and close this one out first, of course, and then we're going to go to a file and open. And we're going to open 8-6. And we're going to save this as a super step and repeat. We're going to click the selection tool, which is the black tool, and then we're going to select the blue square. We're going to press and hold Alt if you're on a Windows, or Option if you're on a Mac, and then we're going to begin dragging it to the right. While you're still dragging it, we're going to release the Alt Option key, and then we are going to press the right arrow 6 times. 1, 2, 5, 6. But do not release the mouse button when you're through. With each press of the right arrow key, a copy is added between the original and the dragged copy. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. Drag down to the lower right-hand corner. Release the mouse button. Compare your result to figure 33 or mine on the screen. We're going to do a file and save, and we're going to close out this file. And the next are nested styles. I'll try to get a couple of these in the morning, but just in case I don't, if you have a request for a specific part of those, it's from page 822 to the skills review. If you're working on that and can't figure something out, let me know and I'll definitely do another demo. But for right now, I think we're done for the evening.